Listo para irme a la casa. Hace mucho frío.
Well, hello you guys. I am feeling quite alright, I would say. Today is 5th of January of 2026. And I just wanted to show like some little stuff and talk to you. I always like to record with this kind of camera. It's very late, almost midnight. And I always feel like it's very cozy to record so casually and so anyhow, I also would like to maybe try to make this video in particular, or maybe in the future, also some videos in English, merely because I might want to reach another audience, and also my boyfriend, it's American, they don't speak English, Spanish, but also because we're gonna be apart from some way, because I'm going to Chile on April. I think it could be very cute that I can make the video in English, more inclusive. Anyhow, so first of all, I'm feeling very inspired, but it's so late and I need to go back to work tomorrow, so I think I would like to try to keep the inspiration for tomorrow. I really want to paint. I would like to paint some sort of like collection of objects that I have seen in the streets here. I know maybe Berlin doesn't have like very, now that it's winter especially. Now there is also snow, so maybe it will be very hard. Just like to try to paint random objects, like collecting things, you know? I don't know, I'm feeling very inspired and I really would like to achieve this 2026 my degree. Of course, I will end up the year being an architect, but I'm realizing that maybe I don't want to be like a traditional architect. Like, I like the idea of maybe having my title of architect, but not like being a traditional architect. I really would like to maybe be a 3D artist as a main income, or like a 3D rendering, but not so traditional, more like alternative, if that makes any sense. Like, have my own style, and in parallel I would like to have the flexibility to do a lot of art and live maybe from my small business of bags. I'm not sure if that's gonna be possible anytime soon because this year is merely for my degree. Anyways, we can talk about that while I try to show you some stuff that I got the past month for Christmas, and yeah, Christmas and in general my art supplies. I don't know, I'm feeling chatty. First of all, Miniso arrived to Berlin and I got like one surprise box, blind box. I prefer Kuromi, but I also like my melody, and I really like the aesthetic. Sorry, the aesthetic of it because it's very fallish, and I like that. So I will put her in my shelf of like different tiny objects. Um, I will put it here so she can see discussion. The other thing that I got in Miniso was like this very tiny lamp from Cinnamon Roll, and this one is so cute. I could have gotten the Kuromi one, but somehow the face of it felt a bit off. Like, she didn't look like herself, if that makes any sense. So I just took this one from Cinnamon Roll, and it's very cute. I think it got discharged. You can tap it here, and yeah, it will change the color and the intensity. Also for Christmas, I gave myself some watercolor brushes from the brand of Raphael. I find brushes very expensive, but for watercolor, I do feel like they make some sort of difference when you have good brushes. And yeah, I have tried AliExpress brushes, but nothing like good quality brushes. I do have like some random brushes like this one, this one. These ones are also some Da Vinci kits because otherwise the other ones were too expensive. But I finally have like, and these are not even like real size, you know, these are like traveler size. But that's enough for me. Otherwise, they're too expensive. And I think it's enough for me. It works. What I do have is like AliExpress watercolors. These ones, I bought them as a birthday gift for myself, which is in October. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And basically, they have so many colors. I think I rely around certain colors more. I really like this kind of line, like more greenish, like dark red, which this one doesn't have, but my other watercolor does have. I think that's kind of the vibe that I like about paintings. I also did this little painting, um, but this one I did it with another gift that I gave myself, which is these Japanese paintings. These are watercolors, but depending on the amount of water that you use on them, you can use them also as wash. I'm not sure if you say wash. The color palette was also very convincing because it has like lilac and light pink and light blue, navy blue, and I thought this one was black, but this is a very dark blue. Gray. I also thought, sadly, by like the drawing when I bought it, that one of these was like red, like vermellón. But this is Indian red, and somehow it looks so brownish. And this one is like brownish too. Then these colors I'm very indifferent. This one is like light yellow, I like it. Then I thought this one was the kind of color that I like a lot, which is like I guess you can see that it's very fucked up, the green now, because I have used it so many times. But it's this kind of like color, which is like musco. I'm sorry, I don't know the word in English. I really like these ones. The texture is very nice. I also got some Japanese paper, soft watercolor paper, and it's like a postcard, so I'm very happy with that. Then I painted these, but this one I didn't finish. Well, actually, both of them I didn't finish. I guess I'm good at that. But this one is like more warmish pink colors. And then my boyfriend gave me like clay of different colors. And I'm very happy that they gave me these because I feel like working only with white is very hard. And I was feeling the need to acquire colors. But they were a little bit expensive. So I'm very happy that Noah got me this. I didn't even mention this. I guess they felt like it was more efficient. And yeah, that's it. I also have been collecting the polychromos. Here in Berlin, each of them are like €2 each. So I just like go to the store and I get like one or two. But now I don't think I'm gonna get more because I really don't feel like I need all the colors. Maybe I will get like the green color that I just show you and some more darkish colors that I'm liking more now. And also for Christmas, my cousin got me these Karan d'Ach. Karan d'Ach. This is in French. I'm not sure how you say. And it's very cute, the reason why he got me these pencils, because I was drawing at his house and I was telling him the same exact thing that I just said, that I was collecting these pens and I really like them because they're very creamy. And he remembered the name of the polychromos Faber-Castell, and then he just asked like, do you have any pens that are very similar to the polychromos? And they said these ones. And I'm so happy that he got me this gift because it was so like unexpected. I mean, I guess that's how gifts are, but I was not expecting any gift at all from my cousin, and it was so like on point, you know? It really made me happy to receive these. So this color, sorry, it's very complete, so I don't think that I need to get any more pencils anytime soon. More precise colors, such as like the darkish that I just said. Apart from this one, I also have a watercolor based pencil and colors, and I also have my Yoconda soft pastels, which is like basically soft pastels, so they're like very dirty to use. But the range of colors is crazy big. So I think I have enough pencils for now. I do say though, the smaller I keep the color palette, the better. But I do like to have a color palette. For example, this one for me is just like the color rainbow, you know? There's not like a color palette at all. So maybe I would like to get like some in between, like, I don't know, some reddish that combines better with these ones and stuff like that. But apart from that, I'm so happy with these colors. And this is the paper that I just mentioned that I got from this Japanese store here in Berlin, which thank God it exists. And at the same time, because every time that I go there, it's very hard for me to just not get like things that I really don't need. For example, these. But life is fun, you know? Why not? I also got these scissors in a Norwegian store here in Berlin. Nothing out of place, nothing ordinary. Just scissors, you know, for crafty projects. This is like my crafty bag. Because when I go to my boyfriend's house, I really just go there and we do stuff together. We play together, we watch things together, we cook together. But then at some point, I really like to have my space to do the things that I like to do, such as journaling, writing, painting, clay. So, because I'm a bit undecisive and I cannot know very well what I want to do, I just bring usually everything and just let myself decide there what I want to do. I think that's it. What I have to show for you, to you, sorry. And this is my travelers, because I'm using my Hobonichi now, which I will also show you because why not? This is my Hobonichi. I'm using a very, very simple pen, the Pilot G-Tech C3. I love this pen, it's so cheap. They sell it everywhere. I just feel like it works so nicely in every surface. And if I can show you a little bit, I just like to keep this very cozy. Like this the photo booth, and you know, this is my entry from last week. We went to Switzerland. I don't know if I said that, but maybe it's time to talk about that. I spent Christmas in Switzerland because I'm very far away from my family, and I have some family in Switzerland. So I went there with my partner and I stayed in my cousin's house. It was so beautiful because, first of all, I have never visited Switzerland in my life, and second of all, it was very nice to be close to a little part of my family because I have been here almost a year now and I haven't seen my parents almost in a year. And I'm very close to my family, and it has been a bit hard, especially now that the holidays were on and I just couldn't go back. And there's some things happening in my life that make me feel like I miss them more than usual. But anyways, it was very nice to be able to see a part of my family. And I just collected a bunch of stickers and receipts from different cafes. This one was from the pencils that my cousin gave me. This one was from a cafe that we went when we went to Chamonix in France. We went to the Alps also. These are like the tag from the watercolors that I got. This one is when we got fondue, and this one is like the tag that my boyfriend put on my present, which I think is very cute because they put like my full name and it says from Santa. I think that's very adorable. And yeah, here is more about the same. Just I saved a ticket, some pictures with the dogs of my cousin. My aunt also had a cat, so it was very cute. And another thing that I got, and I think I can show better here, is that I got these tags with numbers. I put one in each month, and I think it's very nice because they combine with the cover, which is a bit light bluish. And yeah, I don't know. I'm very happy with my Hawanichi, and I got this one too a few days ago. Just a clip. I don't love the quality of this clip. It feels very that's gonna break very soon. But of course, I'm comparing it with the Traveler's clip, which is very thick and extremely good quality. So I guess I'm not doing a good comparison, but still, it's good because it has like some post-its, and yeah, it does a job. And as I was saying, my Travelers then I'm using it more as a creative output. I just got like a watercolor insert, and I have the white paper insert. And I have the sticker insert in the back where I collect all my stickers in the back. More stickers. And that's it. I hope by showing somehow the things that I have acquired can either help to decide if you want it or not, to give you an idea. I'm feeling very inspired these past days, but at the same time, I'm feeling like I have no ability at all to actually do something about it. I'm very scared of like jumping into this thought that I have been having for so long, more than a year, to be a 3D artist. I guess I also feel like I don't have like the hardware to do so as I would love to. But that's so fake to say because also when I started my small business, I also remember that I was sewing with like my grandma's sewing machine and everything was awful. But still, I could save enough money from my orders back then to buy myself a new sewing machine. So you need to start somewhere, you know? And I guess I do find myself giving a lot of excuses and problems. Like, I don't have the space, I'm gonna go back to Chile temporarily. Like, like, let's say I'm not just going back, it's more, I need to travel back for a longer period of time, more than 3 months. So, I feel like the time will come correctly. And I don't need to overwhelm myself by doing more than I can. But that doesn't mean that I couldn't try. I could try. I could try. I guess I am scared of not succeeding. Because let's say this is not viable for me, like I couldn't live from being a 3D artist, then what? Am I gonna be stuck on a 9 to 5 architecture job? That sounds something that maybe I wouldn't like. Maybe I'm okay doing that for some time, but not forever. And something that I really question myself is, what if I want to do my bags? And then I'm 40 or 50, and then how can am I still gonna, am I gonna still be selling bags? Or would I like to go back to architecture? Then who will hire me if I spent the past 20 years selling bags? You know what I mean? Like, how do I handle the situation? And I'm not 20, you know? I'm 27. So I am pretty old to know an idea where I want to be. And the only thing that I wish that I can have right now is just like a very comfortable place where I can call home. And I know it's weird to say, but I feel like maybe the past 3 years I have been coming and going to Germany, and I kind of felt like I was building a home here now. But now I need to go back for a little longer, and then I could either come back here or I could live with my boyfriend. And I would love to live with my boyfriend, honestly, so I could have a sense of home, if that makes any sense. But I'm not so driven right now to study more architecture. I think I'm more driven to start thinking about like other majors, like, I don't know, like art. Like, I already have a degree um where I feel like I could live from. I would like to maybe try a degree just for the sake of learning it, like painting, for example, or photography, or sewing. I would love to learn how to sew. And that's something that I miss so deeply from university. How my creativity was so, it was so, and now I feel so burnt out. But I guess it's just like my circumstances. Even though I have never felt so motivated to do art as now. It's weird because I feel like my creativity is very stacked somehow, but I do feel like overall it's very going because I have been able to get myself a lot of art supplies which I could never imagine in getting before. But I'm not doing like enough art, or I'm not doing as much as I would love to. But I guess it's alright. Maybe part of this video will be me painting something, which I'm already adding with this one that I was painting, and maybe I would like to paint some other stuff. I just like, I think, okay, hear me out, my little audience. I think I would like to have this channel as a source of input to, no, output, to explore things that I want to explore, or to archive my thoughts and my objects and my progress. And I think what will happen is that I will shift myself from these very aesthetic videos merely because I want to fulfill the need to be genuine with my content. Because maybe we can find so many people with aesthetics desktops. Maybe I just want to record how it is. Well, I wouldn't put like, a rotten bread on top of the table, of course, but you know what I mean. Like, I like to keep it more genuine and casual. for myself and for the small people who is interested in watching. Okay, that's it. I think I need to go to sleep, and tomorrow I will record a little bit more. I will paint a little bit more. I will have lunch tomorrow with a friend, and yeah, that's it. I think I like more how can I communicate in English. I always felt like that when I was a little kid. I always felt like I could explain myself, my emotions. Not like in general, just my emotions. I feel like I can communicate better my emotions in English. It's just I feel like in Spanish my emotions are more like rock, hard rock. And I can be more indifferent or like, yeah, bitchy. But then in English I feel like the need to be more soft and gentle with myself. Anyways, I think maybe I'm blabbing a lot, but I will just leave it until here. And happy New Year's to everyone. And I hope you liked the little content of this video. And I hope we can see each other soon again. We're in the tin box, and I've got a toothpick. I have been poking the air. Somebody gave you a knife for your birthday. I think I know who, that's not my affair. So I dance down the street like I'm Miss Angelina. My legs are so grounded and strong. I'm back from work. I had to take a little nap because today in the morning I woke up at 4 a.m. and I was like, oh, I also got my period today and I was in the office dying. But now I took a little nappy and made myself some tea. I also got this very basic, very nice cotton shirt for 3 euros or even 2 euros at H&M. And I think I love it. I'll say it's maybe my favorite shirt. And it was like extremely, oh no, I think I got some paint on it. I know it looks like extremely simple, but I love it. I need to be careful because I put some painting, some watercolor in my shirt, but basically now I already put all my art supplies. I'm gonna paint here with, in this sketchbook, I have my new brushes and my cool watercolors, not like the AliExpress ones, because I feel like these ones are prettier. Water, just a little bit messy, everything, but it's okay. As I said, I want to keep it casual, and let's see what can bring this evening to life. And I hope this doesn't, well, it's watercolor. Of course it's gonna brush away. I also have some other brushes here. These are also like acrylic brushes, so yeah, let's see what happens.